Okay, so they're in a 1:4:7 ratio. So we would do.
You do 1x. You would add all of them. So every time, most of the time, you add up all the ratios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Who named your kid
Thea.
Thea?
Tia.
Thea.
I really hope there's not a Thea in here. That's my luck. Some girl sends up to me, I'm Thea. My kid Otis.
It's gonna be,
Otis Smith.
It'll be a draw.
Okay, what are we in?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. So when do you know when you need to divide and when you need to multiply? Is there a keyword you can look for? Because I'm good with like context.
Okay, what are you wanting to know about? What do you want?
She wants to know if there's a certain word or phrase you can look for that'll tell you to multiply or divide.
Yeah.
Guys, hey guys, what do you mean divide or multiply? But like in just these kind of problems, or just in, no, not really.
No, I'm just dumb.
You gotta just kind of reason through it. There's not always a keyword. Not always a keyword. Question 1 here. What was the difference between the high and low prices on May the 5th? So all I have to do is look. On May the 5th, that is this group of information, the high price was $52.60. The low price was $49. So if I'm asked to find the difference, I just subtract the high from the low. So $52.60 minus $49 gives $3.60. So the share oscillated $3.60 on that one day, from its highest price to its lowest price. Any questions about how I did that? Okay, you figure out what is the difference between the high and low on May the 12th. So the other day there, what would be the difference from the high value to the low value? $0.80. And you find that by just subtracting $51.40 minus $50.60. Very good. Okay, here's the next problem we're looking at. On May the 12th, what was the actual volume of XYZ shares posted? Then they want me to write the volume in thousands. So it tells me on May the 12th, that's the chart on the right, they did 32,000 sales in the 100s. So to find what that really is, I just multiply 32,000 times 100, which is just going to add 2 extra zeros. So there's 32,000 times 100. That means there were 3,200,000 shares sold. So that's the first part. Now the second part wants to know, write this volume in the thousands. So I'm basically changing from sales in hundreds to sales in thousands. So it would be 3,200. Yes, or, so yes, 3,200 thousands. So you could put K or you could just spell out thousands. What we're doing there is we're moving the decimal 3 places from its original spot. Okay, now for you, I want you to find out on May the 5th, what was the actual volume of shares posted, and then write this in the thousands. So you do it for May the 5th. Okay? What did we get? 2,800 thousands, right? 2,800 thousands, which means there were 2,800,000 shares that were traded. So this wants to know, at what price did XYZ Corporation close on May the 4th? So we don't have the information for May the 4th. We have May the 5th and May the 12th. But we're going to have to think a little bit here. Remember, the closing price on May the 5th was $52.20. That has changed $2.61 since the closing price of the day before. Just subtract it. Because that means, since it's a positive number, that means that the price has went up $2.61 since the previous day. So I would subtract 261 to find what it was the previous day. So 52.20 minus 261. 49.59. Good. Okay, so now you do the same for May the 12th. Find the closing price for May the 11th. What was the closing price on May the 11th? We get an answer? $51.53. That's correct. The example, it says on May the 6th, the XYZ Corporation announced a decrease in earnings. This news caused the price of their stock to drop. It closed at $44.37. Express the net change from May 5th to May 6th as a percent. So we want to know, what percent did this change by? So you have a formula that you used back in 7th grade when you went over percent of change. So I couldn't write it all out, so I use symbols here. But the percent of change formula is the final price minus the original price. And then divide all of that by the original price. Final minus original, all divided by original. And that'll give you a decimal number, so you'll have to convert it to a percent. Right? But that's the way you find the percent of change. So for this problem, we know on May 6th it closed at 44.37. What did it close at on May the 5th? It closed at 52.20. So how much did it change from May 6th to May 5th? Okay, so the final price would be 44.37, because that was the last price it posted. The original price was 52.20. We divide that by the original price, 52.20. And when you put that in, since the price dropped, we suspect our percent change to be negative. So if I get something that's not negative, that tells me I did it incorrectly. So I plug all that in. I get negative 0.15. And turn that into a percentage, that's going to be negative 15%. Okay, so from there, your assignment is posted on Google Classroom. I divided this section into 2 parts. So tomorrow, we're going to go over entering data in a spreadsheet and letting the spreadsheet do the math for us. So make sure you have your Chromebooks charged, ready to go tomorrow. But today, you're going to be given a graph, kind of like what we've done today, and you're going to answer numbers 2 through 8. They're pretty straightforward. I think that this one may be a little easier than yesterday's.